Thank you, Sammy. And I'm joined now live via Zoom by Olin Stubbs, Director of the Campus Outreach Network and author of Removing Rebellious Roots. Olin, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
What is the Campus Outreach Network and where are you located?
I'm located in Birmingham, Alabama, but help with campuses across the U.S., a little bit internationally, but mainly in the U.S. and mainly in the Southeast.
What inspired you to write the book?
From a lot of the counseling and mentoring that I do with different staff and students, and then even some friends and family, and just seeing how all people have intrusive thoughts, negative thoughts. A lot of those negative thoughts seem to be on repeat, and a lot of our kind of negative self-talk that we deal with ends up producing unwanted consequences in our lives. And sometimes if you just try to slap a band-aid on the symptoms showing up in your life, it doesn't seem to work very well. But if you can get to the underlying root, the thinking behind why you're doing that repeated negative behavior, you can make more progress in kind of growing and developing into a better person.
What do you hope the takeaway is from this book?
The main thing that I hope most people will be able to take away is really personal application, being able to understand what is some of the negative self-talk that replays like a cycle in their mind, and why do they think those kind of condemning thoughts? I'll never be good enough, I'm a failure, whatever it may be. Where did that come from? A lot of times something that a parent or a coach or somebody may have said to us in a moment of anger, but it can stick to us, it can mark us, it can define us. So trying to help understand why you think that way, and then also trying to help decide what would be more realistic, honest truths about myself, about life, and about God, and just reality that I need to think about that will actually help give me the life that will be more productive and more fruitful in positive ways.
I think we're all guilty of negative thinking. Why should people check out this book?
Say that one more time, and you broke up for a
why
second.
should people check out this book? I said I know I am, and I think a lot of us are guilty of negative thinking, so it sounds like a great book, very helpful to others. In your words, why would you like people to check out this book?
Yeah, well, I would say two things. I think maybe three. It's based in Scripture, so a lot of Old Testament, New Testament, so really coming from a Judeo-Christian worldview and trying to really take a holistic approach and think about some of the brain science, but also trying to think about some of the spiritual forces that may be involved as well. But I also share a lot of personal and practical stories from different people that I've worked with over the past 25 years. So have had a lot of experience working with all different types of people, and have seen a lot of people have some breakthroughs and freedom. And so I hope that combination of that kind of holistic approach, spiritual, mental, practical, will make a real difference. The goal of the book is not just to come away intellectually stimulated, although I think it might do that. The goal is to see real practical change in your life.
Olin, thank you so much. I did see the book on Amazon where it can be purchased. Any other place where we can purchase the book?
Yeah, I think any kind of Christian book distributor, you can find it, and but Amazon's probably the quickest and easiest. And so there's a picture of the cover. Anybody, that's helpful to find it.
Olin, nice to meet you. Thank you so much for joining us on Louisiana Living. It's great to have you.
Great. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. Christopher Kelly is next with this month's West Monroe West Ouachita Chamber of Commerce Chamber Update.